Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend TD on FBG. Yes, gotta be a reroll. It's tempting to keep it for the upside, but it's way too weak to actually get there. And even though this might not look like it, this is a much more stable roll. Cool. So this doesn't have the potential upside of the first roll, but to actually with like Hydra Heli mid game, but to actually realize that upside, I need to get through the first levels with like a very subpar YOLO. And while this doesn't look amazing and isn't amazing, it's significantly better. So I'll take it. It's awkward to send early with the LOD. Should keep in mind I have landmine as well. I don't really want to use landmine early though. I'm down for clog, honestly.
I am prepared. Out with it. I bid him. That's a given. For my brothers. Job's done.
Don't want to use too much landmine early. Let's say it that way then. So I'm going to be really sad if they send you, by the way. But it's okay. Alright, good for me. Very good for me. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a pyro. Did you just need gold and that's why I did it? I just needed gold. Whoops. Obviously, like, the tentative call was regen for, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Because 5 turret tier 1, 20 gold tier 1, you do need 4 gold. But yeah, obviously, the tentative call was regen. I saw, like, a regen upgrade before income, so I was like, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, let's not miss income. Anyway, kind of locked in now, but maybe it's fine. Anyway, so nice thing about pyros, it's pretty bad on 5. Which actually has some upside in a clog. It's also very good 3-4 and solid on 6, so it'll be pretty helpful. Not a fan of the leak here though. So they see LOD, what else do they see? Turret and... what does CC mean? LOD turret, and I guess they see my Panda Pyro. So I'm not too bad for but I will leak Descend. Turret is not too bad either. What did he do? Militia? No, he did a drunk pirate. Not sure. I don't think I want to build more than this though. Is this leaking again from yellow? I'm not surprised if it's leaking again. I'm not sure, but I'm not surprised if it is. Yeah, he's mid on 5 like this. But he built the peasant earlier, so I can't sell the militia. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's holding this in 5. It's leaking really little. It's hard now, but they do send? Yeah, they do send. They go Blood Orc. Surprising. Okay. Yeah, that is the 3 lake biting us a bit, but hopefully we do okay here. Like, I'm not leaking tons, which is good. Green is mid, so it's a risk, I guess, but it is nice that it's mid. Now, just the question is, like, what do we do? Fuck, he stayed. I should have maybe stayed as well. Well, it's okay. I'm not pushing more than this, and I'll try and be okay. I guess we're clogging 4 now. We're wanting to send 5 now? Like, what do I want to do? Okay. Still clog. Okay, I was gonna say he needs to wisp then. Alright, well. I'll put this wisp in if we're still clogging. I love reclog. Because showing no attack here makes it really obvious what we do, which means there's a really low chance they don't just resend on 5. I don't love it. I really don't. Just for me, I think what we do is with our... Alright, this is our clog. Now we send 5. That would probably be my preference. I think we need another one to not burn, potentially. We have enough wood to send if they want to go and push. But... It's not a big send for sure, but... Does anyone actually stay low after this? Maybe. Maybe someone does. Alright. Yeah, I do like sending though, if possible, but... Maybe we fight 6 instead. I feel like waiting till 7 is quite risky. I don't know if that's good or not. Why? No, don't build here. Sell these? Immolation, probably sell these. Am I ever getting 100? Sell these anyway. Rather go HP. Fine with a little bit of attack though, because yeah, use the send of course. Spirits. Yeah. Maybe I get 100 after with Fob Spirits. Not with Blood Orc, maybe with Phobe Spirits, it's possible. Sadly not. Wish it were possible. Alright. But yeah, no one actually has particularly good push is the saddest thing about this. So, with a clog, I'm a big fan of just getting the HP up early because the regen gives you extra mileage for every HP upgrade you do, and getting the attack a little bit slower. Okay, I don't think we want to go 4 attack. I think we want to sit at 3. And just like maximize our clog here then. Because 4 attack is good chance to 2-shot. Birds, are they? King Laking, by the way? Yeah, they are. Come on, I wish we sent. Oh, it's fine. Even with this impression. Yeah, so we did 4 attack for the 2-shot. It's mostly 2-shotting creeps. I don't know if I like that. Shouldn't do HP now. If you're going to do HP, do it as soon as the heal pops. So that's when it'll give you the most mileage. Because the amount, like, your max health on the king always goes up by the same amount. But the current health is scaled. Well, like, the current health gain is scaled off current health, right? So if you do an HP upgrade at 1 health, it will give you less health than if you do the current HP upgrade at full health, where it will give you obviously the full value. Sorry. So it's scaled down like that. I assume it's like a percentage scaler. It's also in melee, I believe, and that's why you say like, yeah, pro players, well, I say pro players, just any skilled players, like they'll drop items that give them HP before they use moonwells, things like that. So they'll like deliberately lose max health, then so they're at a higher percentage of current health. Let's say they're at like 300 HP out of 700, they go down to 300 HP out of 500, then drink the moonwell, and it's more efficient that way. I assume we're losing the seal, by the way. Yeah, it's close, but oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe it matters. Yeah, it probably matters. Who's good 10? Green? Pink? Yeah. Thing about it is we're probably not losing another heal. So, it's alright. I don't think I want to landmine this game. So, Immolation, there's not much point clogging on 6, so I'm just gonna build up everything. 7-2 already. It's fucking terrible for 3 of us to be stuck 7-2, but whatever. They have more push than us, 100%. I get a TS. Oh. I would be surprised if they have a lane that's below 7-3 here. So I'm not feeling good about it. Yeah, the early leak was really rough. Because getting Force End is one of the things that clog teams really hate. Surprised they send here. Don't think it's doing very much. I mean, it's dropping our value, but all of us are actually built because simulation, so it's not nearly as bad as it would normally be. Anyway, push first. We're not doing king here. We're not losing this heal, I don't think. too much HP, too much regen, and a little bit of attack, which is very helpful. But yeah, reaching push here without any problem, which is good. Oh, if I'm at Wyverns. Should see the mid before I commit to Wyverns, I think. Not too convinced we need one attack, honestly. Yeah, I actually really think we don't. It's fine. So I mean, 20 regen is 20 regen's 20 regen, right? A lot of the golems will get kind of stuck. Just hit the hermits, hit the wyverns, hit all the range shit first. Don't even worry about the Murgles. I think we're going to be on a pretty high HP. Yeah, we can't go wyverns first up there. Like, we'll see, but I'd be surprised if we drop below like 7k. HP on the king. I think we're probably fine without any attack, but it's alright. We'd want some for 7 for sure. Yeah, I would agree. It's just like, do what you're doing here and then go grab your thing. Go grab your pizza. 7-4 here? We don't really need your ups, honestly. I'd rather not pause. I actually don't think we need his ups. I mean, we might. I could still landmine, I guess. No, I don't really want to. I think I don't want to. Do I landmine or do I not? So maybe it saves the heal. 19 seconds left at 20 regen. So that's 20 by 5. It's 100, right? Yeah, 103. Probably about like 14,000 HP when creeps reach. They can take a heal if they want. They can definitely take a heal if they want. And I don't want them to take a heal, because if they take a heal, I'm scared of 10. And scared of 13, actually. So maybe I do landmine? Makes me worse on 8. sell the Spectre if I'm doing it. Actually, do I? I mean, one landmine doesn't do shit is the thing. Maybe just send, grab an infantry. Or not. See how much they send. Okay, fuck all. It's just like 2 furbs, right? Or 4 furbs. And a Murgle. Yeah, it's small send. Don't need to stress about this too much. Bit more than 14k HP as well. If I push, I'm rip 8. I don't really want to be rip 8. I don't think it matters. I don't think I'm allowed to stay 7-3 here. They have way less king than I thought they would. They sent 6, I guess. Yeah, the 6 send is pretty troll, actually. Thinking it's like, surely with their push they should have like 30-20 off the rip, but yeah. 6 send into confirmed immolation is weird. It's one thing to do like firm at 6. Firm at 6 makes some sense. But they sent fairly hard. No, I don't think we should ever send 8. It never takes a heal, and honestly I think killing them 10 is probably a good way to win. Talking about Bomber 10, but I've got 777-3, so it's not going to be the biggest send ever. Right. Can I ever reach a... Oi! Can. I'm actually really surprised by that. I didn't think I was reaching that. No, it's a lot of king gold, but there's like 150 leaks total, so I'm surprised it's 150 gold. I guess there's so many fucking wyverns. I guess that just ended up making the difference. But yeah, getting a near tank here is nice because now I'm safe 8-9. They can push more. But yeah, Sender's gonna be pretty shit, honestly. I mean, Pink's the other lane that can do anything on turn. And I'm not gonna try. I don't think it makes sense for me to look for damage 10 in this spot. Also, that Neo tank didn't tank initially. I thought it would take a bit of damage initially, but it didn't. So maybe I'm still liking a bit here. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I thought I'd move forwards a little bit and take some damage, but I guess I needed a half spot in front. Oh well, it's okay. As long as I get 7-5, it's basically fine. I'm really surprised Yellow's staying low. He's by far the weakest line. So I don't have high hopes for him on turn. Not with this wood.
Out with it.
Yeah, it's mostly like a wood versus value issue. It's just like, you know, I'm 7'5", and I just leaked like over 10 creeps on 8, and I still have 11. And I was the team that was clogging, rather than the team that was just like, oh, King Gold from clog, fucking nom 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 nom. We didn't see shit, so don't really know. So yeah, they're basically ahead of us by every metric, unfortunately. So even though their 6 was a little bit troll, like, it lost them heals, but the value is, I think, quite significant. I don't even know if the 7-6 is good. I don't know how we can ever, like, I don't know how we play mid-game, I guess is what I'm trying to say from this spot. Guess I'm 7-6. I don't know if it's good or not, I really don't.
I stand ready.
I am prepared.
I guess. Sure.
Out with it.
It's okay to debuff mid-game.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. Oh, definitely full send. And you can see just off the number, right? Like, the send is not particularly big. Just touching 5k in this, like, slow clog game. 5100, that's honestly, like, on the small side. So is theirs, though. Surprised they didn't send more. Did they not send full? Nine bosses leaked. Probably just want to finish the attack off. Yeah, 3 there. Okay. So, they just stayed lower then instead of pushing, and that's why the SEM was small. Okay, fair enough. That explains why the SEM was smaller. But yeah, they are super fat. But we get it a little bit, I should say, like, we did sort of bring this on ourselves by giving them 5. Obviously, contesting with Immolation would have been rough as well, don't get me wrong. It's hard after 4, but I do think, like, focus up, bro. That was the wrong boss to hit. That's an extra heal. Come on, man. This heal's gone now. Can't save it. I don't think we're always losing this heal, but we are now. No point doing a commander, I don't think. Yeah, outpowered really hard. Anyway, yeah, the fact that they're, like, super far ahead is basically because, like, obviously League 3 is super fucking bad, right? League 3 is what set this up. But what the League 3 shows them is like, hey, they're clogging.
Research complete. Job's done.
Ugh. Okay, guess I'm going near tanks. Yeah, League 3 shows them like, hey, we're clogging. Oh, sorry, League 3 shows them our rolls. They send for bad for us. The way we play the King League on 4 with like no attack, just HP regen and quite a lot, shows them like, hey, we're clogging. So then they're always going to send 5, and they're always going to want to push, right? Now it's possible one of them stays a little bit lower depending on their rolls. We can't win any level versus them. Sorry to say. At least not any level this side of 20. But you can, like, you just have a look at the incomes, right? And the incomes tell the whole story. It's a pretty bad sign when you clog and the other team has just higher incomes across the board. Like, so we got 170 is our highest, the highest is 176, right? Next up for us is 160, 169, nice. Next up, 156, 162, 128. Not Green's fault, Green stayed low, we needed him to stay low, it was good. 152. So you can see, like, across the board, they just have higher incomes. They clearly have significantly higher values. They have, I believe it's +1 push with the 7-7 over 7-6. So total push +1. They have bank. We had to up some king on 10. Granted, we have a little bit of bank as well, but they have more. Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough spot to be in. I don't see a way out. I actually think there's a good shot we just die 13. They don't go for it if they're sweating though. I mean, sell is like probably the best way, but it's a bit of a major, because I don't think this is even like remotely winnable. And that's like, yeah, so I guess back to what I was saying, it's when we basically confirmed to them on 4, like, hey, we're clogging, and then we don't contest 5, the lanes that push get away with that for free, right? So in my opinion, when there's that much time, in my opinion, it's really, really important to just say, like, fuck it and contest, right? Whether you think it's like a winning or like a favorable angle or not. And don't get me wrong, rolling immolation, if we send 5, we get punished for that. We lose another heal, right? For sure. Probably not another 2, because we go attack then, but we lose another heal for sure. But at least we don't let their lanes that do take a bunch of push and just go for like minimum value. Yeah, it's not bad. Stark Mage's good, rest is bad. And go for minimum value on 5. We don't let those lanes actually hold or nearly hold 5, and then all reach like 7-3, potentially some of the lanes reaching 7-4, right? Like, if you want to tell me that, like, oh yeah, one of those aqua lanes reached 7-4, or that aqua lane reached 7-4, like, I'd believe you. I would believe you that aqua lane was 7-4 during 5, right? Which is obviously not what we want to see when we've got 1 lane 7-3 and 3 lanes 7-2 on 5, right? For the, like, super slow level 5. That's pretty bad push for the clog team. Again, that happened because we all lost value on 4, made it harder for us to push. But yeah, it's a bit of an issue when you don't fight 5. And it basically just like increases the value lead that they will get anyway by a lot. And it narrows the income gap significantly, and in this case they like fully eclipsed us on the income gap, which is yeah, it's real rough. How am I playing hybrid? I've got 2 tier 2s, 1 tier 1, 1 tier 5, and tier 6. This is not hybrid. Come on, man. Get it right. Hybrid's that one where you have like the question marks here. You get like random tier 1, it'll cost 17 gold or something. Random tier 2, random tier 3, 4, 5, 6. And they cost like a, you know, a somewhat median amount of gold. And you just get a random unit from that tier. The problem we have is they can pick a level, send fucking huge, and we're probably dead. It's like, I'll tell you one thing right now, I'm not holding any level against this end. Like, it's not going to be close either. We're talking in terms of early game, my lane is basically a Nolo. Like, I don't have that much push, and I'm not holding shit against Sen. I'm actually leaking 13. It's hilarious if so. Fuck, really? 2500 value. Is Doomsday bad on 13? Guess it must be, just missing an increment. I did not expect to leak here. Wow. That's crazy. I'm really, really surprised by that. Yeah, I got a bit lost this game, but it's okay. Yeah, I can't believe I leaked it. Guess I need some shifts. Get me a bit of frontline. I don't think I want to do a ship there.
Out with it.
Research complete.
Gotta sell that fucking apparition. Sell it. Yeah. Apparition lever. Oh well. Oh well. Apparition's it's okay on 20. Even then it's not particularly great. It's actually fairly good. Like after 20 and going into a long game. It's not bad on levels like 14 where there's not that many creeps, but they're pretty strong. But in general, you're spending 250 gold on it, you'd rather have basically a Dark Priest. I don't mind sending. I mean, we can if we want. Okay. I don't think they're worried about baiting. And I don't think it's a gamble. At least the way I see it, this game is they pick a level and we die on that level. And if we try to send, it doesn't do anything. Not to be too pessimistic, I just think that's kind of realistic, unfortunately. So please recognize that I'm not trying to be pessimistic, it's just that when you look at all the metrics, including like amount of dead value, they are ahead in every single one by a degree that is somewhere between noticeable and significant. So yeah, I think this one's rough. And it's also just like the fact that maybe green is mid to ascend, right? Like maybe green is mid to ascend. Pink is not. I am not. Yellow is not. So yeah, we shall be dying here. But I'm fine with that, honestly, because as I said, it's basically a game where they pick a level. And yeah, we kind of just Kinda just die like rats. At least we killed the behemoth pretty quick. That's always fun with Doomsday. It's not that Kraken. One more? Ah, unlucky, almost. Okay, is green able to hold? Yeah, not quite. Apparition diff? Potentially. No, it's very big send. I'll have to hold even with a reasonable setup. And he had, obviously, like, some dead value with the Spear Militia, right? Cheers. Don't get me wrong. There's, like, his lane was useful, it was good for us, etc, etc. But, it was, yeah, makes it harder to hold the mid-game sense. So I'm not that surprised he leaked. And obviously, as I said, fucking big send. Yeah, I guess the 13 leak was bad, but like, I don't think it matters. And also, yeah, wow, 2500 value leaking, no send. It's like mutant level bad, so I'll definitely keep that in mind that Doomsday's got a shit increment on 13. I didn't actually know that, so unless you got a bit of AoE support, probably something to avoid. But yeah, just check out the value difference on 15, hey. Their lowest value is 3800. That's fucking crazy. 45, 38, 42, 45. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, this one was always going to be rough, eh? So, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.